Hi, my name's Leon Hurley. I'm Associate Editor for officialplaystationmagazine.co.uk.
And I'm Louise Blaine. I'm a staff writer for Official PlayStation Magazine.
Right, now you've just reviewed Sorcery, which is the move-based Magic game.
Yes.
What's it like? What are we seeing here?
Well, really what we can see here is we've got our main character Finn, who is a sorcerer's apprentice, but manages to destroy his master's potion and really steals a wand and sort of takes an adventure into the underworld to try and rebrew this potion so his master doesn't know, because that's obviously the way that you fix these problems rather than admit that you were mistaken.
Yeah.
So you've got this wand, obviously it mirrors the move controller, which for a move game really does reflect the move controller, which is really, really nice to play.
So how does it work? We're seeing, obviously, he's doing some magic here. What are you doing with the move controller to make all this work?
With the move controller, you've got a number of spells that you can do in specific ways, but what you can see here is him rebuilding, so that's mostly with just a flick of the wand. You can see a chest here. What you do to open a chest is you swirl the wand and that opens the chest. As you can see, he's just about to do that, and that's it. And it really is just a case of, it feels really nice. It's the fact that you'd like every Harry Potter game up until now to have felt like this, where you actually make a movement and it's reflected on the screen.
So the movement looks quite traditional, kind of third person here. I mean, you're using the nunchuck with the move controller.
Yes, it's really nice with the navigation controller. It just works really well with it together. It's the first time that I've really felt quite natural sitting with the move controller and playing with the action reflecting what I'm doing. Certainly you can see from visuals it looks a lot like what I'm expecting Disney's Brave to look. It's very Celtic. There's the Celtic music, sort of bright colours, and it's a really nice visual style as well.
So what is the bulk of the gameplay? I mean, we see we're running around, you're exploring, you're just blowing some stuff up. I mean, is it sort of that traditional kind of adventure explorer game,
yes,
but just with move controls?
Exactly, it's exactly that, and it's also the fact that it's not just move controls that are enjoyable here. You can see sort of accurately hitting these guys here. You go through. It becomes really quite epic as you begin to learn different spells. You get further into sort of magical worlds, and it's not samey. You keep learning and you keep journeying through different environments.
And what sort of spells are there? I mean, we've seen like this blast bolt thing. We saw you moving stuff earlier, repairing things.
You've got fire. A really nice spell that you learn a little bit later on is ice, and where you've got flowing water and a sort of quick flick of your wrist will send everything to ice, so you can walk over waterfalls, things like that.
Cool. And what's this cat?
That is Airline. So what we've got here is she's a bit of a mysterious character, and you think she's just a talking cat, but it would be a little bit spoilery to talk about who she really is. But a lot of the gameplay really centres around her.
Okay. And so what do you think? What is the strongest sort of thing this game does?
I mean, certainly what you could see there was the combat is really, really nice. You'll find that it's really satisfying as you're playing, but also the constant learning of new spells is really nice. When you're going through, Finn is really smart talking as well, so it's really entertaining to go through, and it really just feels really adventurous, really not quite Disneyfied, but a proper fairy tale to interact with as well. It feels really smart. It doesn't just feel like a kid's game.
Cool. And anything you weren't sort of so keen on?
I mean, certainly just making sure that the move controller is calibrated. I've heard that some people have had a couple of difficulties, but certainly once you've got it in its proper place and you've got it set up properly, just working out how to utilise move properly is the main part.
And scores out of 10?
I give it an 8 out of 10.
Cool.
Now that's more like it.